Everybody, welcome back to more Monsutā Hantā Freedom. Let me just quickly enter our house here. So I've been busy hunting down some more monsters. As you can see here, we had 16 Velocidromes, 5 Kut-Ku. I need a little bit more money and a few bones and stuff like that. I'll tell you for what in a second here. First I'm gonna register this equipment set actually. Here, register current equipment. So now this is what I really like about Monsutā Hantā. You eventually, when you play this game a lot, you end up with so much armor and like weapons and everything. You will maybe even like forget, man, what combination gave me like the alchemy thing again? That's exactly why you have these equipment sets, so you can just quickly switch back to them. Okay, so now we are heading here, and we want to talk to one of the Smith brothers. I can improve our weapons. I have gathered enough stuff to make the iron katana grace. The earth crystals were the problem here. I did a lot of mining after every quest, of course, and then I also went on the coal gathering mission again to get us, well, just some more earth crystals basically. So this will improve the iron sword. This is a significant upgrade here. We will not equip it for now. What is your next upgrade? Iron Katana Gospel. Even more earth crystals and a shit ton of macrolite ore. Okay. It is 624 in green sharpness. If you look here, I can also now make the Silver Fang Serpent Blade. I just got a few more White Velocid Prey scale pieces, and I think like we were selecting like 4 or 5 medium monster bones. So here you will see 672 in green sharpness, man, that's pretty good. So there's like, yeah, it's like 150 better almost than our current one. Improve, please. And the next one, the Golden Serpent Blade. For this one we actually need White Velocid Prey height and White Velocid Prey scale. Those are materials that are exclusive to something in Monsutā Hantā called high rank. Monsutā Hantā works in a very specific way where you beat a lot of monsters in low rank first. This is what we're currently doing. And then when you have unlocked more quests, those will be high rank. The monsters do like double the damage. Some of them get like new attacks and stuff like that. And after that there's G rank, or I guess I think in Monsutā Hantā World they don't say G rank anymore. I think they say like master rank maybe. Don't quote me on that. Maybe you know, like, if you know what G rank is, or if it even exists in Monsutā Hantā World, like, please write it down in the comments. So this one we can't really get yet because we don't have a high rank quest that features a White Velocid Prey. But you see, the upgrade would be significant. Look at the sharpness. Look at the damage. We have like affinity? No, okay. Yep, so that's good. Another thing we might want to look at is just crafting maybe gauntlets. How strong are our current gauntlets if I compare them up? It's 2 defense. I think we want something possibly with high defense and fire resistance. Not the Gypsaros ones, because Gypsaros is actually very weak to fire, as you can see here. What's another thing that's very nice about Monsutā Hantā is often, not always, but often, the elemental resistances of the armor pieces will represent the monsters. So the Gypsaros Vambraces have just an abysmal fire resistance, as does the Gypsaros. It's not always like this, but it's a good thing to like check, I guess. Even like this is way before like the internet was as what's the right word to use here? As widely used. So you would not just have a smartphone or anything to look it up on the fly, you know. The Kut-Ku Vambraces look nice. They have 12 defense, fire resistance. Anything else? Not really. Okay, we can do that. What do we need? Some scales, some webbing, some shell. I'm gonna take that. And for our defense, what are actually our important armor parts here? Wait, where can I see this? I think there's like a skill thing? Status, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there. Okay, so all of our defense basically comes from the torso. So if we want to, we can even change up the head here. We can't change the waist or the legs because they increase our torso stuff. So let's see, is there a good helmet we could craft? It's a Genprei cap. Genprei helm. How good is that? Well, it has better defense. It has at least the same fire resistance. Would give us detect. Detect doesn't really do anything. Detect only, like when you mark a monster, you can see is it a wyvern or whatever. Eoprey helmet. For those ones we would need more scales. How many more would we need? 5 more Eoprey scales. The battle helmet is our current one. There's no Kut-Ku helmet in this game apparently. It's very strange. Let's make the Genprei helmet then. The Psychic Vision is nice. What is the Eoprey helmet's ability? It also has Psychic Vision and Poison +5. Okay. Ah yeah, let's make the Genprei one. And equip this one. And let me just quickly check the waist. Is there any kind of thing that also gives us like torso increase? Let's see, iron belt, light belt, Gypsos Tacit. This also doesn't work. Oh, the battle code actually gives backpacking. That's interesting. Backpacking is a very interesting skill because it makes it so when you're carrying a heavy load, you can move faster. This will become relevant in a while. Let me just check whether something else here has backpacking actually. This one doesn't. This one has backpacking +1. Battle mail, backpacking +1 as well. I guess I'll worry about it when we come to it, but we're gonna come to it soon. Okay, so now we have a new weapon, a little bit of new armor. Look, we look pretty protected. Our weapon is now white because we made it from like white Velocipray scales. Another thing I should do is I think I will just spend some money on potions. And you were the potion man, right? Because they might be vital here. Let's also buy some info materials, I think. Just so I can have them. It's nice to see our counts, like what we hunted how many times. Oops, I accidentally bought the Book of Combos free. Thank you. Okay. Rathalos, we want that one. Gendrome. Okay, so that I here accidentally just spent a lot of money. That was a little unnecessary. This is a problem with binding the D-pad controls to the analog stick actually. Cephadrome. Yeah, that's okay for now. Okay, so now we get some potions. Well, another thing we might as well buy then is the Book of Combos 2 here. So those Book of Combos, they just make it so if you combine items, you're less likely to fail at it, basically. Yeah, let me see, how much is the Book of Combos 2? 2,000? I'll take it. And we're broke. Almost, at least. That's great. Okay, we want to make some stuff here. Take out some items. We want to take out this Book of Combos first. Take out the Mega Potions. Let's take out 3 Flash Bombs. Some paintballs maybe. And then, you know, give me like 2 whetstones. Give me some honey actually. That's nice. How many blue mushrooms do we have? 6. Give me those. Then likewise give me just like some herbs here. And what else am I looking for? Oh yeah, I got some antidote herbs. And do we have bitter bugs? We do. Okay, so let's combine some stuff here. You will see I have a lot of stuff memorized still because it's so simple actually. Combine some mega potions here until we are full. Nice. Then I will combine a blue mushroom with an herb. Just make some regular potions. You can see 100% success rate there. Then antidote herb and bitter bug. Wasn't that a thing? Antidote herb and honey? How do you make the antidotes then? I thought it was like antidote herb and bitter bug, I'm pretty sure. Has a 50% chance of killing poison if cured. A plant that has antidotal qualities may even work if taken by itself. Am I going insane here? Whoops. That was not where I want to go. Interesting, the Xbox button brings you back to that menu. It's very strange. The antidote herb and bitterbug does not work. I was not prepared for that interaction. Then I don't really know what it is. It's a little bit of a somber moment because I just bragged about still knowing a lot of stuff, but guess not. Okay, let's put back some items here. Don't need those books anymore. Guess we're gonna hold on to some bitter bugs. Honey, yeah, let's hold on to that one. And then of course we want to eat. See what I got on the menu for us today. Hopefully they have like meat and fish, so we can get maybe a little bit of an attack boost. Cube steak. They don't have fish. Dry margarine, olive paste, hardtack. Maybe we just try like cube steak and hardtack? Have we done this one before? I don't think we have. There's a great opportunity to remind you to drink some water. I will also take a little sip here. Perfect. Like on my days off I always forget to drink water, I don't know why. Impressively flavorful. Oh, vitality plus. Okay, that's good. So that was like, I think hardtack counts as like a grain ingredient. And cube steak of course is meat, so grain and meat is health up. How much health is that? We're now at 120 health, okay. Instead of 100, I appreciate it. Wait a second, milady, what are you selling here? Herbal medicine, that might be pretty good actually. Not gonna buy a lot of them, but I'm gonna buy like 3 of them. So herbal medicine is good because it cures poison and restores HP. And we might need that against this guy, because today we're gonna do the Rathalos hunt. It's an urgent quest, which means we have to do this so we can advance to the next quest level, that is. And the Rathalos, we've seen it before. It's that big red dragon, you might also see it in the thumbnail actually. So there we go. This is really like the first real wyvern you are hunting in the game basically. Before you've just basically been beating up a bunch of birds. But now the hunt is really on. And it can be mighty scary, especially when you're fighting for the very first time. In that other quest where we encountered him, I said, oh, you know what, let's just attack him, right? Like, we didn't have anything to lose, but usually when you're a beginner and you see this thing for the first time, you're probably just gonna run. Because it can absolutely devastate you. It can probably still devastate me here too. So let's just hope, like, I'll hunt smart. No guarantees as always. I think I'm gonna slot in a paintball first here. And you see I also brought exactly 3 flash bombs, because I knew there would be like 2 of them in the supply chest. So that way we can stack up to maximum, basically. Oh, those guys. I think I'm gonna... Oh, I can't even be mad. Backswing? Nope. Yeah, everybody please come here for a second so I can just kill you all. It takes me like 1 hit to kill one of them now, which is nice. I'm still gonna go for the greed here. A little bit of Velocipray height. How did I not hit this? There we go. Hit him on the backswing. So I'm just killing a few of them here because, you know, when the big bad boss comes here, we might want like a clean field to just hunt. Okay, let's get this one. We don't even have to carve them if we don't want to. But it's basically also like free money, right? When we're clearing the field anyway. There we go. There was a 2-for-1, I'm pretty sure. Yep. And they keep spawning, but they won't be spawning forever. At least I don't think so. At least I don't hope so. Okay, excuse me, I'm gonna carve your friend here. Oh, didn't carve anything off. This is the weird status message you get when it disappears while you're carving. Okay, let's see. Can I? Yes. Nice. The backswing is seriously just so good. There's a lot of Velocipray spawning in here, man. Okay, let's just move on from this one, I think. We might be getting like in here and then the Rathalos can also kill Velocipray for us, maybe. But I really want to hunt this thing now. Haven't hunted this in such a long time. Please enjoy this high quality cutscene. I love their like gliding animation. Look at this. Bam! He's a hungry boy. That eating animation. I love that it's all in-engine and not like some cinematic stuff. Are you gonna fly away? I think you just flew away. Yep. It's funny. So I don't think he flew in here. Just quickly want to check though. Yeah, not here, right? Yeah, I think he flew into one of the weird back zones. That is why I want to bring a paintball. With some of the enemies, it's not so bad. For example, the Velocidrome or something, because they walk on foot, right, basically. But this guy, he flies, so sometimes you will lose him. And then it can just be very annoying tracking him down again, you know. It draws out the hunt so much. Oh god. Hello. Wow, he really went for the fireball right away, huh? Okay, yeah, you see that damage? So we have to be a little careful against him here. This is exactly why I brought like mega potions and stuff like that. We just slot in the first aid medicine first. Okay, there we go. So this is not a horrible zone to fight in, but it's also not the best zone to fight in, basically. And I think we always want to be like dodging a lot in this fight. He's gonna fly around a lot. Like really like a madman. Except for the moments when he will shoot a fireball like this, basically. But this attack is really devastating. Firstly, it does a lot of damage. Secondly, it can wedge you into a corner, like kind of. And then it can be very hard to escape. See, is he doing an air attack? Oh, he's flying, okay. Sometimes he will fly, but he won't fly away. Sometimes he will fly, oh no, he went to the super weird zone. He will fly and then attack you from the sky, basically. like swoop down or like shoot some fireballs or something like that. Why do you have to land in there, man? This is like the worst area to fight in. Let me just see something. Can you combine... No, okay, in this game you cannot combine first aid medicine with anything. I think in the later games you can actually do like first aid medicine and honey or something like that. I don't really want to fight him in there. I'm just gonna use the time to maybe get some blue mushrooms here, if possible. Nope, those are nitro shrooms. I'm pretty sure nitro shrooms combine with like fire herbs to make gunpowder, actually. Now that I think about it. Kind of forgot they existed. Okay, he's resting there. So now this thing, the blue thing there, you can see because of my detect skill. This is the thing I meant earlier. It's not really that useful. It just gives you information when you have already marked an enemy. If we were to get more points in the detect skill tree, so to say, we would just get auto tracker, which makes it so we're basically we don't need any paintballs anymore. God, I hate those guys. Those guys can steal stuff from you, so you don't want them anywhere near you, basically. Yep, my herbal medicine was stolen, and they always go for the most expensive stuff you have, basically. Please, leave me alone. And then they will try to like burrow away. Yep, I think the Rathalos has noticed me, and there he comes. Ah, I don't know how he still hit me there. Yep. Okay, yeah, this nightmare zone, man. Oh no. Please. Holy shit, this is gnarly. Please, just run away. There was a very clutch fireball. So this zone is just a nightmare to fight in, only because of like how poorly positioned the camera is usually. Oh, you son of a bitch. There we go. See what I can use a flash bomb on him when he turns that way. I missed my moment there, so I just ate it. Okay, please. Oh, is he gonna turn around? Up there? Yes, okay. So I just knocked him down. It was pretty hard to see probably, but... Well, like, what isn't in this zone? I mean, just look at this angle, man. It's like the weirdest thing. As a gunner, I think you don't mind fighting so much in this zone. Because you're just gonna be aiming down your sights, maybe? But man, as a swordsman or as a blade master, it's horrible. Just stole my whetstone. Not today, man. Okay, I think he snapped out of his little confusion state there. Let me just block this one. There we go. Okay, what's he gonna do? It's really hard to see him when he's like in there, okay, but I hear him flying. Thank goodness. Okay, flew over to 4. So we got some good damage in on him here, I think. That swing under him while he was flashed. That was great, man. Like, he didn't put up any fight, basically. And as you might notice, I'm trying kinda to go for his legs. He takes the most damage on his head, actually. But if you attack his legs, you might want to make him fall down. That's the thing, right? He only has 2 legs, so maybe they will give out. Also, you can try and go for the tail, which I tried to do here for a second, but you know, I kind of didn't succeed. You can cut this tail off, even. Okay, I flashed him again here. Let's see. Don't want to run into this one, but if he does a little, like... Oh, not this one. If you were to do, like, his... Yes, this one. We might want to go for the tail here. Oh god. Yeah, it's not working as intended. Might want to get the first aid meds out here. Yeah, I think he'll snap out of it in a second here. Yep, there it is. So let's just try. Yep, we staggered him, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, I was pretty sure he was gonna run for us here. So the nice thing is, you can kind of goad him around this rock with his running thing, and then just heal behind it like an absolute coward. And sometimes you want to play Monsutā Hantā like a coward. It's not only about heroics, sometimes it's just about survival, you know? Okay, now he's angry now. This is where the real fight begins, man. He will like spit multiple fireballs and be super fast and super angry. But if I can help it, I'm just gonna paralyze him here, or not paralyze, like stun him here. Oh god, I can't believe I haven't hit this one. It's hard to hit sometimes with the straight up forward strike. Yeah, you see that one? Like, his tail sometimes just moves in a very weird direction. And it can also be very strange because he does like damage just by basically slightly like touching you with his tail. Okay, what are you doing, my man? Nothing. Sometimes when he flies up like this, it can be dangerous because he might do a down swoop with his claws, basically. And what he does then is he will poison you, actually. Okay, let's just see where I can hit this reliably. You see how much damage he's doing just by gently touching me with his tail spikes there. That hurts, man. Okay, let me just get some first aid meds. Excuse me. Okay, what are you doing now? You're turning. Yep, okay, you're just spitting some fireballs here. Then you're coming down again. Ah, I wanted to... Sometimes you can cancel like the wind effect just by drawing your weapon. I don't know if it works with every weapon, but it works great with the greatsword usually. Yeah, and you see I'm always focusing the tail, or usually at least. He's still doing the fireball attack and not the poison attack, basically. Okay, let's see what I can get his tail here. That's one hit. A good block. Can't believe he hasn't hit me here. Oh, there we go. Oh god, this is gonna be a tough one. Oh, okay, I'll take it. I don't know, that just worked, but that was a very strange one. So he will fly around a lot, even more so in the later Monsutā Hantās. Like here he has a very limited set of moves, basically. But later he will like do all sorts of shenanigans from the sky. Oh, that was a nice hit. Let me block. Oh damn, okay, I rolled straight into this one. Didn't expect another turn for some reason. It's just another fireball. Okay, let me try and get this. Yes, okay, nice. Sometimes you can just knock him out of the air. Like when you do damage to him while he's in mid-air. Also, we just broke the claw on his wing there. Don't know if you were able to pick that up. Sometimes things move fast during Monsutā Hantā fights. So now our weapon is pretty dull here. So if we can, we should find an opportunity to sharpen. We can of course always leave the zone, but sometimes he has very long animations for moves and we just might be able to squeeze it in there. Like this, then maybe he does a fireball, yep. Because they always gauge how far away you are. Then I'm just gonna paint him again, because I just noticed the paintball wore off. Yeah, this goes pretty well so far. Would be nice if I were able to showcase the tail cut though. Okay, what are you doing? Fireball? Yes. Yes, nice, look at that. I just cut the tail off, there it is. So you cut like the tip off basically. That was very great. I think they don't even tell you this in the beginning. Oh, that was a bad dodge from my part. I should have just blocked there actually. What is he doing? Flying away? Or just circling? He's flying away, okay. So now, why would you cut the tail off? Because you can carve it, man. That's why I went for him during that other hunt, because I could have maybe cut his tail off. Then just gotten like some free materials without killing him, you know? And I think it will also, like, the more parts you break, the more rewards you will get at the end of the quest, or at least the higher the chances. It's not always guaranteed. I think he's still enraged. Sometimes your hunter flinches when a powerful monster notices you. Yeah, he's still enraged, okay. Okay, one more fireball there. Let me just hit you in the head. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is like a very tough one, because he can, like, without any warning, just do this sometimes. Oh, he's limping actually, okay. So this is another thing I meant earlier, like, it's a nice way to showcase it. But when you hurt a monster a lot, they will limp. He's currently trying to run away. I don't mind so much actually. Do I not have another mini whetstone? It doesn't seem like it. I thought, oh, I might as well use one, but if I don't have one, then I'm not gonna use one. I want to spend a normal whetstone basically. So what he's gonna do now is he's gonna land here in 4. But probably not for very long. He's probably just gonna land here for a second and then he will be out again and just go to 5. To sleep. Yeah, this is what I meant. I should have just attacked maybe a little more there, but I was also kinda scared. Okay, let me see. Is there anything else I can combine? I still have honey and I still have potions. Nice. Let me drink one mega potion just to be sure. I don't want to embarrass myself by dying when the monster's already this badly hurt. So now what we're gonna do is, on the map you can see it's like shining red, right? This is where detect is nice, I guess. Otherwise you would maybe just wait like a minute or something. We're gonna wait. Yep, now it's blue. Still moving a little. Let's wait 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we go in. Why would you do that? Because if I did it correctly, yeah, okay, he has gone to sleep, which for me basically means a free hit right in the head, and we even broke the head. Great. Now that was not very optimal here, but at least the Velocipede kinda knocked me back. Which was a good thing here, because I wasn't flinching because of his scream. So maybe throw one of these. Okay, we hit a lot of monsters here with that little flash bomb. That might be very advantageous for us here for a second. Okay, just hit him while he's not really doing anything. He's not enraged anymore, apparently. Let's hit him from the underside. Go on, we almost got this. I can smell the victory. Oh, nice. Very nice, actually. You could reposition and go on the head here. Oh, now we're right in front of him. Oh, I broke the other wing there. He's enraged, but also very weak. Now it's a little weird because he's flying instead of the cave. Fireball. Oh, my mistake. I shouldn't have dodged it. He's coming down. Can I get this in time? Oh, nice. Really good knockdown, actually. And there we go. That's the Rathalos down. It's not that bad, but you know, when you do this for the very first time, you are sweating, man. Like, this monster is quite the menace. Especially when you're this early on, you know, like... Maybe, you know, the Kut-Ku has like his little fireballs that you can like hurl, right? But this guy, there's some power behind him, man, and it sort of just looks like a dragon, right? So it's great being able to do this for the first time. I still remember mine, like I think I used like all my potions and everything, you know? I'm just searching the ground here. Kill some more Velocipede, maybe? Yeah, so another great thing with having hunted the Rathalos is this is when you'll be generally be able to get your first elemental weapon most of the time. because you can make fire weapons from Rathalos materials. We'll see whether one shows up in the shop actually, or whether I have to ascend or like craft a weapon first and then go into the like Rathalos or like generally like fire sword tree. Okay, let's take some rewards. Oh, it's not a good reward box. Medium and large monster bones, some wyvern claws. I think they're mainly used for ammunition. And one Rathalos scale. I'm kind of disappointed, man. We broke basically every single part of the monster. So it's very unlucky there. RNG not happy with us. Here we go, Rathalos. I think the length is always in centimeters, by the way. Unlock the hammer training. In the training school, of course. And got that little cutscene, Divine Providence. Please save. So now I think we might be able to hire another cat, actually. Let's see about that. Also, I don't know which quest we need to do next. We can worry about it in a second. The woman with the cats is not here right now, that's sad. Okay, let's just throw something into the box here. There's a fire alarm going off outside right now. Let's keep the whetstones for now. So we just got 3 Rathalos scale, 2 Rathalos shell. Don't even know whether that's enough to make any armor. Let's see. Weapons first. There's nothing here, so I guess we have to like ascend an Agito probably. Or ascend a bone plate. This is something I can do like off screen. I can just like craft it until you will see that there's like a fire sword available to be made. Let's see, Rathalos stuff. Did we unlock Rathalos armor here? Doesn't seem to be the case. It's very strange. Maybe, you know, the armor doesn't just unlock when you kill a monster. Oh, there we go. It unlocks when you get certain parts of the monster. We didn't get Rathalos webbing, so that's probably why we didn't get that unlocked, like the other parts unlocked yet. Okay, yeah, it has of course a lot of fire resistance, thunder resistance, minus dragon. So that wasn't too bad. Before we carry on, let me just mine. Also here, do we have enough points for something now? No, 2559, huh? I'm gonna take the mushroom tree here. That way off screen can be used to gather some blue mushrooms. Field rich, now you can gather even more plants. I think I'm gonna conserve that and maybe get the mining point next time. Because it costs like 8,000 points. So you get these points, I'm pretty sure you only get them by spending money in the village. So now if you search here, this is basically what we just bought. How many times can you search here? Maybe it's also like 3 times. Get some blue mushrooms, get some toadstools. Get some stun shrooms. Another blue mushroom, so that's the 4th one. I guess now there's nothing else. Yeah, okay. And then we quickly hit this up and just go blank. I guess at this point the ores from here aren't really that important anymore. So maybe I'm just gonna do the farm stuff off screen from now. But now we are in the next level. And there's a bunch of stuff, of course, we need to hunt down. Quickly go in here. Put in some more items here. All of our mushrooms. Put the iron ore inside, then just quickly head to the kitchen. And have a seat. Let's see what they even have today. Got anything for attack boost this time? Got the snake salmon again, but we don't have a meat. How about snake salmon and aged cheese? Cheese and fish? I wonder what a snake salmon even looks like. I wish they like showed you the food somehow, you know what I mean? Or the ingredients. Okay, I'm just quickly looking at my quest list here. Oh, we got a bunch of cool stuff coming up. Okay. It tasted normal. Ah, Feline woodwind skill. Okay. No cheese and fish, please. So we're gonna do something as fairly... maybe not as high risk of a quest when we don't have an ability. I mean, that being said, there's a lot of stuff that is high risk. What do you have right now? You pray fangs. Antidote herb. I have to look up how to make antidotes. I have to remember after this episode. Should I write a reminder for myself? I'm just looking around my desk. Do I have a piece of paper here? Yeah, I actually have a piece of paper where I wrote armor suggestions for myself. Antidotes. Okay, there we go. Nice. Okay, so... oh, he says I have an award for you. This is the sword I used to slay the one-horned wyvern monoblos. Sorry, I clicked through it way too fast because I'm just used to him saying the same thing. Go back behind your house to the place where the sword is stuck into the ground. Oh, I didn't even show this off. But behind our house, you can actually walk here. And I think you can walk through here. Maybe some players will miss this, but there's this sword. And this is his sword. You have to be worthy to pull it out, actually. Before I could not pull it out, but now, look at this. Nice. So this is basically a free sword and shield. Let's just quickly take a look at it, because I also don't really remember how good it is. But now if we want to, we can also just pivot to this one if we really wanted to use a different weapon. Ah, it's right here. It's a pretty rare one. Hero's Blade. It's pretty dull. It gives +3 defense, 252 attack power. Doesn't look like a lot when you compare it to my greatsword, but the beginning one was only 84. So this one is so dull, probably because it has been stuck in a rock for a long time, you know, like plunging a sword into a rock. It's usually not the best thing for a sword, like sharpness wise. So if we were to improve it, what do you even need? Oh, you need like Undercitation, Commendations, and a Monoblos Heart. You see, then it becomes way better. Master's Blade. Yeah, there will still be a while. But we have it now, at least. Okay, this one, we actually need to do the Plague of Yian Kut-Ku. So this is an interesting quest. You might have heard me mention this before. Survive until the time is over, or deliver the Paw Pass ticket. That sounds strange, right? Like, how do you win a quest by surviving? And what is a Paw Pass ticket? So you need to slay at least 2 Yian Kut-Ku in this quest. And I think up to 10 of them will spawn, I believe. And there's nothing in here. And if you have slain 2 of them, then I think supplies will arrive. Either supplies or just a Paw Pass ticket will be in the chest, and then you can say, okay, I want to now complete the quest, and the Paw Pass ticket is basically your ticket for a ride home. But if the thing that sucks about this here is that we don't have increased stamina. I should still be able to do this. I mean, it's only Yian Kut-Ku, right? I've hunted a few of them off screen. 4 of them, I think, in total. Excuse me, boys. And of course we also don't have first aid medicine, so now we have to actually break open our own potion supply. I think I just heard something flying. Quickly, let me just run into this here. I don't know where they spawn, actually. They might be spawning in this super strange corridor zone. I think it's maybe zone 9 or whatever. The one that's such a hassle to fight in just because of the camera. I think in Monster Hunter Generations you can like come back to to Forest and Hills. It's interesting because then the camera is finally fixed, you know? It's like, thank goodness. Did I just hear something? I thought I just heard something. But sometimes my ears are also deceiving me. It's head into the other zone. I guess he really is in the horrible one. Because of course he is, right? This cannot be an easy quest. Let's see. Is he there? Can't see him. Purple stone, give that back. Bad decision, boys. He does not appear to be here. Could also be that he was here until a second ago, and as I walked in, changed to another zone. That is the thing. This is why having auto tracker would be nice. Then you never have to worry about where the monster is, basically. Okay, where is the Yian Kut-Ku? It's very much a wild goose chase now, a wild chicken chase, I guess, if you are so inclined. Oh, there he is. Please don't fly away. Oh, excellent throw. My hunter's still a little bit shy here and say, oh no, he noticed me. Yeah, I don't know why the bird wyverns are doing this. I think it's just so they can give you an opening for attacking, because those are like the beginner's monsters, basically. Oh god. You just Beyblade move. I love that side swing, it's so fast actually. Yeah, we got a lot of good swings in here. Oh, and bush blocking us a little here. The foliage. Side swing! Oh, that was a horrible one. Sorry, I just, like, my brain short-circuited here. I have no idea how he hit through my block there. In later Monster Hunter games you also have a lock on, by the way. So you can easily, like, reposition yourself or reorient yourself. So you see he's already pretty weak here. Probably not gonna be able to prevent him from flying away here. Nope, that was just a little too late. But yeah, that was pretty easy, because in those quests where multiple monsters are spawning, what usually happens is they spawn with lower HP than if it was only one monster. Nah, he really landed in that zone, huh? Okay. I was about to say maybe only flies through. Yeah, so this one probably spawned with, like, I don't know, maybe 60% of the HP, or even like 50% only, or something like that. I think he even wants to run away again. Oh, I think we murdered him already. Yep, okay. Yeah, so you see that was easy enough. So now we probably have some stealing cats coming for us here. Excuse me. I just want my Kut-Ku materials. Potion was stolen, you son of a bitch. No more stealing. But we also have to be careful, because the Kut-Ku will actually despawn. When the next one spawns, this one despawns, I'm pretty sure. Okay, got a Kut-Ku shell. I think that's everything here. Stole my mega potion. There we go. Now, I think when Kut-Ku spawn, they will actually spawn in that zone with the Aptomorph, with those herbivores right there. Let me just jump over this route. So now, because we painted that Yian Kut-Ku, because we paintballed them basically, we can see when it despawns, I'm pretty sure. Let me also, just in case, resharpen here. Then have a watchful eye on the ground right here. So now it despawned, right? Now I'm just looking. Is it spawning here? Because if it is, there would be a shadow on the ground and it will land. So maybe this is their spawning point? Hope it's not the weird nightmare camera zone. Well, I don't see it here. I also don't hear it here. So maybe it is the weird nightmare zone. Oh, that's horrible. And not every monster spawns in the same zone, I'm pretty sure. Now our stamina is taking a little bit of a hit here too. So this is why you always want to prepare for a longer hunt. Because you can imagine how difficult it is to hunt with like 25% stamina. But you can basically not run and you can maybe evade once or twice. It's not in here. Excuse me. Just passing through. So maybe he spawned in zone 2? Or maybe I was just too impatient and like just took another minute to spawn in this one? That's so strange. I wanted to show off my expert knowledge, man. How can the game do me dirty like this? Do you go to this zone too? It's not here. Okay. Excuse me. Now you're just making me run around like an idiot, man. We're like, where can he even be? Did he spawn in this one? Or do they spawn in the nest or something like that? I'd be very surprised. I don't remember fighting a Kut-Ku here, but you know, human memory and all that. Oh, I think there's another cool thing we can do. Firstly, if I press select, there's the kick button, by the way. Let me just try something here for a sec. I think... Is it here? And this time I don't mean the Kut-Ku. I mean, sometimes you will see like a balloon flying around. But I don't remember whether it was in this monster, and then you can wave with them and they will show you the position of the monster for like a minute. It doesn't appear to be here. Maybe it's also only like from Monster Hunter 2 onwards or something like that. But that would have been very clutch, basically. Okay, Kut-Ku, where are you? You're making me run out of stamina here. Hopefully you're in here by now. Oh, I think I hear you? No, I don't. Man. What the heck? This Kut-Ku is like a ninja. It's unperceivable. I think they will never be in this zone here. This zone is not made for large monsters. It's only for like for the small ones. Would be very funny of a zone to fight in though. Dude, like, am I going crazy? Let me go into the other direction, not always in this direction. Maybe he's really just that good at evading me, huh? It's like the Kut-Ku evasion master, man. So this is a very common occurrence, especially if you like haven't played Monster Hunter for a long time or are new to the game. Like, you're gonna even like be looking around for the monster a lot if you don't have any like tracking abilities. From your armor, I mean. What the heck, dude? Okay, always look behind you. Even if it can be a little disorienting. I'm not going insane, right? Like, they said kill 2 Kut-Ku. And if you want me to kill 2 Kut-Ku, then you have to give me 2 Kut-Ku. If you look at the quest info, actually. Survive until time is over. Kill at least 2 Yian Kut-Ku. If you would please let me do so. Sometimes it might even be more advantageous to just wait in a zone. And let the Kut-Ku come to you. That would be very boring to watch though, so... I don't know whether I should do that. But come on, man, like, where is he hiding? Is he hiding in the nest? We're running out of options to, like, search here. Oh, there he is. Kut-Ku. Okay, there we go. Just get in there. I painted him for security reasons. I think if you're like a better tracker, you don't really have to paint the Kut-Ku anymore. Also, if you just have time, you know. But of course, I want to keep things like reasonably short. This is YouTube, right? Like, I think YouTube hates long videos now. They're really trying to push their YouTube shorts on everybody. And here I am, regularly making 1 hour long episodes of Monsutā Hantā. Excuse me. No bites, please. If you will please charge this way. Oh, I mean, that works for me as well. Let's hit him in the head real quick. Ouch. So the head is often the weak spot. Not always. Oh yeah, please. This time was actually good that I got hit by wind here. It quickly snaps you out of the stun. Let me chug a potion here. You can really see that the Kut-Ku is like a beginner's monster because there's so many openings where you can like consume items and he falls down when he charges and stuff like that, you know? Oh god. Block. Okay, there we go. I think he will not run away. Yeah, he's just flying upwards here. Nice. Quickly dodge back in there. Deliver a few swipes. The Vespoid delaying me a little bit here. No, I'm bouncing off, man. That's horrible. So I'm pretty sure he will now go to the nest. Really? Yeah, that's a weird thing. Okay, you just saw that on the map. It looked like he's flying over to the weird camera zone, right? But he's totally just flying to the nest. This is like one quirk I very distinctively remember, actually. Yeah, let me just see whether we can do some preemptive attacks here. Oh, that wasn't great. And right in the head. It said supplies delivered. This is their sign of saying, yep, you killed enough. If you want to bow out now, now's your chance. Oh no, I gathered too early here. Okay, let me quickly duck. Oh. Those little guys can be very devastating when you're trying to carve something and you kind of don't have time, you know? Please don't delay me. Kut-Ku shell, thank you. I'm in that weird iframe mode right now. Okay, there we go. So that is everything that Kut-Ku has to offer. Now I will show you what I meant with that paw pass ticket or whatever it was called. I'm pretty sure it's called paw pass ticket. Now this zone you can just jump down. It's a nuisance to go from here to the nest, but going from the nest to the ground here is very nice. Just jump down. I think I've never really showcased that zone. And then you come out, and then when you come out, you're actually right here in this zone, in zone 2. It's kind of like a shortcut back home. So that's very, very nice. And then you can see now I'm at half stamina. I can almost not run anymore. As soon as I reach like maybe like 20% stamina or something like that, the bar turns red and my character will become exhausted. So now, if you look at this, it said supplies delivered, so now everything is in here again. Might as well get my paintballs back at this point. Oh, and they even delivered some large barrel bombs and not only a normal barrel, huh? Okay. And then you just deliver the ticket. And they will send you home. And you can take a nap in the meantime. Returning to village in 1 minute. I don't know why, but it's always so nice. You come back to camp and then you deliver the ticket and you're just like, okay, just go into the camp, man. Just hit the sack, go to bed. Okay, I would like to get one more hunt in this episode, actually. This is just a mini-series anyway, right? There's not gonna be like 200 episodes that are like 1 hour each. It's only gonna be a few episodes, but we make them a little bit longer, then it's worth watching at least. That's the thing, this is why I don't like the YouTube Shorts thing. Who goes to YouTube and says, oh yes, I want to watch YouTube videos, please show me like a minute-long video. I feel like the video is over before I've clicked on it, you know? If I make the active decision to go to YouTube to watch videos, I'm looking for something that's like at least 20 minutes long or something. Maybe I'm eating and I watch, I know, a Let's Play or like some documentary or real crime stuff or whatever, right? But with 1 minute long videos, like, who are these for, man? Especially when it's like, oh, here's a 1 minute long story about how we were playing D&D, you know? It's like, what? Just have a normal conversation instead with somebody. The nice thing about videos is that you can just watch them and you don't really have to do anything from your side, right? Look, we unlocked the Lance Yian Kut-Ku training there. Like, right? Because if I want to be entertained otherwise, I might as well like just talk to somebody, man, just go out or text some friends or something. I think it's more entertaining than a 1 minute long video. I mean, let me know what you think about that, but you know, I can't be too much off here. Okay, let me deposit those barrel bombs. You Kut-Ku materials. The Kut-Ku quest is nice, especially when you are in multiplayer. You can't do multiplayer quests here in the village, but you can do multiplayer quests in the guild hall behind the old man, basically. And if you do a Kut-Ku quest there and you do the multiplayer, it's so nice because you can like hunt them together, and it doesn't take a long time, and then you just sell all the materials and make a crap ton of money, basically. What do I want to do here? There's no fish and no meat. Do I go young potato and aged cheese? That sounds great to me, man. What would you even make from that? A casserole or something? I mean, I don't know, they just seem to be frying everything, but hey, if it works, it works. How is it? It tasted normal. Son of a bitch. Okay, so we're not really powered up or anything. You can actually look up the combinations online, like what you should eat together, but I don't know. Like, I don't really want to pull up a list every time I order some food here. Yeah, we need to do another really important quest here. Not the Fang of the Eardrum. Smoke-clad King is also just a Rathalos here. It's in a volcano. I think it's maybe a Rathalos subspecies, like the Azure one. The thing is, in Monsutā Hantā Freedom, it doesn't tell you whether a quest is against a subspecies or against a normal one. So there might be a monster and then a monster variant that has like different attacks or and different weaknesses and stuff like that too, but they don't tell you in advance actually. Unseen Peril. This one we need to do, I know, but we also need to do the Fierce Flaming Rathian. It's also in Forested Hills. You know what? I think this is what I want to do here. So this is our Forested Hill episode. Hope I didn't forget anything. Scratching my head a little like, Okay, so we just hunted a Rathalos. So what's a Rathian? A Rathian, they're basically the same species, but there's the... What is that term? Gender dimorphism? You know what I mean? Like when there's a species of animal, but the female ones look different from the male ones. This is exactly what this is. Just think of like ducks, right? Like the male ones, they're usually like if you're thinking of the duck I'm thinking of, they have like a green hat and stuff like that, and then the female ducks, they're like brownish because they have to sit in the nest and it camouflages them, right? Something like that is also going on here. You will see in a second. Just have to at first find out where the heck she is anyway. I should have maybe brought some more bombs. I don't mean barrel bombs, I mean like flash bombs. Yeah, hello everybody. Those guys are always so happy to see me. Look at him shout. I have no idea where she starts. Is it also in 3? Maybe in 10? Because Rathalos started in 3, so I wasn't expecting it to be 3 actually. She might start in 10. Now she is usually giving me way more trouble than the Rathalos. You will see why in a second. So the Rathalos' title is the King of the Sky, right? And her title is actually the Queen of the Earth. She has a lot of like earthbound attacks. Oh god, please don't be in the nightmare zone. So she will like charge, and she's also, I think her tail is actually poisonous is the lore behind it. She will do like flips and stuff like that. Like, I don't remember how good or bad her AI was in this title. But I remember her being a challenging fight, at least in Monster Hunter Freedom Unite. If she's also not here, then she's probably in 4 or the nest, I would think. Excuse me? Oh, the whetstone was stolen, huh? Hit you with a big swing. See you later, boys. So I'm pretty sure she will also have a introductory cutscene. I cannot imagine them just plopping her in here like that. Most monsters do have a cutscene, I'm pretty sure. At least in the village. If you do it in the guild hall, where you can potentially hunt with other hunters, there are no cutscenes there. This is basically the story, quote unquote. Yeah, she might even be in the nest. Is the balloon there this time? Nope. Maybe I was just like hallucinating? There is like a balloon, right? You can wave at? Let's see, huh? Also not here. I guess she does not have a cutscene? That's very strange to me. Is there any zone I haven't been to yet where she can spawn? No, not really. Oh god, it's the Kut-Ku thing again, isn't it? What is her flight patrol here? Is she here somewhere? No, I don't see her. I think the herbivores will run away when she enters the zone. But like when a Kut-Ku enters the zone, they don't really see them as a threat. Also not here. Dude, this is the part about Monsutā Hantā I hate the most, basically. This is why I kind of like at least, the scout flies from Monsutā Hantā World. Because they push you in the right direction, right? I mean, it's not the most elegant solution, but you know, it is a solution. Maybe we should really invest into getting like an auto-tracker armor or something like that. This zone is a little weird because I feel like I keep hearing like wings or something like that. But that's the weird thing, right? You would think I'm traveling between zones so quickly, how can she evade me like that? But she totally can. Maybe she's doing the Kut-Ku thing when now she's in 4? Cannot hear her. It's not here. And I don't think she, at least as far as I remember, I don't think she will go to 5, to the nest, if she's not damaged. So there really are only 3, 2, 4 and I guess 3, 2, 4, 9 and 10 where she can be. Okay. You yell at me, I go out. I'm just ignoring zone 9, by the way, because I'm like, oh, I hate that zone. It's probably gonna be in there. It's ended from this zone, entrance of the zone this time. So I'm not stuck with the cats immediately. Oh yeah, look at that. There she is, the queen herself. This is not a nice zone to be fighting her in, needless to say. So she can shoot like multiple fireballs, she can do like flips. She also charges with a run like this. She can poison you with her tail, whereas the Rathalos only poisons you with his claws, basically. This looks like a fireball to me here, yep. And she slowly turns, that's how you know she's gonna shoot a fireball. Oh, that was horrible. I wanted to eat a medicine here. Yeah, that's the nice thing here. As long as she's enraged, she will... as long as she's not enraged, she will fall down after every charge. But when she's enraged, she will not fall down anymore. She will not tumble, at least. But as long as she keeps doing stuff like this, we're good. I think. Please dodge. Okay, nice. Yeah, this is a problem when she runs against the wall and like slides along the wall. Okay, let's see whether we can get some good hits in here. 1, 2, and dodge. It's going for 3 fireballs, even though you can't really see, but you just have to believe me. It's another fireball attack here, which is nice because it's a nice open window for us to attack. Oh, I wanted to attack here, but somehow it hasn't registered my button input. Now this is devastating. This is just her flip I was talking about, actually. And sometimes she does a flip and then she does another flip right after. Oh, look at that. I dodged right into that fireball, huh? Dude, where is she? Oh, she's flying, okay. Woohoo! This is why I hate that zone, man. You see, like, I'm just stuck in a bush here, like... Where am I even going? Yeah, like, get me out of this zone, man. Okay, she's in zone 4. Which is a great zone to be fighting in, actually. It's one of my favorites. It's basically like an arena. Oh, but she's flying around now. Are you going to 9 again? Please don't. Please just fly over and fly to 10. Son of a bitch, she's landing. Okay. Might as well do a mini whetstone for now. She's calming down, apparently. That's why the symbol is blue. I think I mentioned it before, but I just want to mention it again here. This is the horrible zone. A few cats still here. If you want to come this way, I would not mind. Please just come here so I can slap you. There we go. The sun is behaving really weird where they're just stopping mid-run. Okay, there we go. Now I can attack her here. You know, if at least this zone wouldn't have like any bushes, then it would still be like tolerable. But you just can't like see anything most of the time. Because you're usually so close to a monster, right? It's just horrifying. Okay, she flinched a little there. Let's go for the legs. Maybe we can tip her over here. Okay, now she's angry, man. He just hit her with another overhead swing. He snapped out of it. Run. Yep, she's going for a flip. Even though you can't really tell. I think I want to slot in my first aid medicine here. Okay, yeah, this looks like a fireball to me. Oh god. I thought she's gonna charge actually. There are slight tells of what she's doing actually. Like, when she turns in a very slow way, she will do the fireball thing, for example. You see, just like that. Oh, that was a very nice hit actually. I'm basically just dodging around and trying to not get hit by her fireballs right now. And maybe I can hit her head in the process, like if I can, even better. And I'm just using the quick strike to get in and get out quick. Oh yes, this is the devastating thing again. When they're enraged, they charge so quickly. There's almost no tell. Can really catch you off guard, man. So you always want to like exercise some caution here. You just swing at her here. I don't know what she's doing. Sometimes they get into this weird like state when they move here. Okay, she's flying away. Might as well chug a potion. She's flying to 4. Please stay in 4 for now. That would be great. Don't fly back to 9, whatever you do. Yeah, I remember her being annoying just because of things like these. Basically. No other way about it. Is she landing or is she flying? Please be landing. Oh, yeah, she landed. Oh, she's flying again. Yeah, there she goes again. Please go to 3. Yes, okay, she's going to 3. Can we hit her here before she lands? You will see a shadow on the ground somewhere here, yes. So I just basically want to be doing this combo. I do whoop and I do backflip. I do side swing, I do back attack. Side, back. There sometimes this prompts like some weird responses from the enemies because they're not expecting to get hit on their descent, basically. Okay, I blocked there just for security reasons. Just quickly throw that one in there. Maybe go for the head again. Don't get greedy. Oh, she's doing another one of these. Go on. Her head should be weak enough for me to... Yeah, okay. Perfect. Just what I wanted. Now she's angry. You can block the screams, which I think is even funnier than blocking the Basarios' what do you call it? His lightning things? Oh no. Whoa, she turned around like Call of Duty player. Trying to 360 no-scope me, man. Die. No, slightly off. Look at that explosion. Nice stagger. Oh, look at that. This is the most bullshit thing the Rathalos line can do, basically. They... Oh wow, look at my HP. They charge, but they only charge for like a millisecond, you know? And then they knock you down, and then they pivot into another attack. This is also like very clutch Mega Potion here. Die. Let's hit her with an upswing here. Oh, I was sure she'd stagger here. Block. Maybe I can hit her here. Oh, that was very, very unfortunate. Sometimes also in the old games the hitbox can be very off, so if you get hit by an attack, don't be angry, it's very normal. Like, I've seen very good examples of the Kut-Ku hitbox and especially another like water monster's hitbox being just absolutely broken sometimes. Let's go for the tail here. A little bit of lag. Oh yeah, very clutch block from me there. God reflex. Just go for the head while you can. Then roll in, because she's gonna do a fireball. That's why often you want to stay underneath her actually. Okay, yeah, now she's running away. This is how we win. I can't believe we haven't hit her with this attack right here. Might as well get some more hits in, right? So while they're like limping away, they will never, at least I think so, they will never attack you. They will prioritize fleeing. Okay, for a second again it looked here like she's going straight to 9. She's going straight to 4 here. Where's the landing spot here? There, okay. Can I make this? So as long as I do these two moves in conjunction, I have this weird wind stagger resistance for some reason. I guess it's kind of like an iframe thing, if you think about it. Because when you have iframes, you can also not be staggered. And there we go. Easy hunt actually, only the tracking down part was the hard part. Okay, let's quickly evade that west point and then crouch, because crouching, as we've seen, makes the carving just a little quicker, I believe. Maybe it's also just confirmation bias, but might be. And call me insane, but we might actually be able to do another hunt. There's a very specific one. And you'll see. It's also on our key quest list actually. Let's just get some herbs here in the meantime. It's a very distinctive gathering spot with the dandelion protruding from the rocks right here. There's nothing else here. Does the West Point want to come down and play? Doesn't look like it. Look at this beautiful sword. I love the golden fangs on this. Funded so many monsters with this greatsword before. I mean, not in this playthrough, but just in general. Very nice. Look at that photo finish. It's like we're pulling something out of her colon, man. Amazing. Few large monster bones, Rathian claw, Rathian scale, Rathian shell. Not half bad. We didn't sever the tail. Don't really mind too much. Just an additional carve basically, but you know, sometimes like if we were like tracking down some Rathian stuff, I of course always would like to go for the tail. Got the heavy bowgun Rathian training. Oh, I absolutely suck with bowguns, by the way. In Monster Hunter Rise, I'm gonna try and get into them. So I heard people say that like in Monster Hunter World they were incredible. And I really respect people who can play with bowguns. I almost said blowguns. Really respect, like I really do. But like, I just can't do it. Oh, you seem to be doing well. You'll be wanting to hire some more felines soon, huh? Looking at you, I suppose I could let you have about 3 felines. So this is because you went up in our quest level. So let's see, your main ingredient is vegetable but 1 star. Drink 2 star, milk 1 star, milk 1 star, oil 2 star. It's not really great. I guess let's hire Gilbert here for drinks, or should we do oil 2 star? I'm pretty sure the stars matter. Drinks, I can't remember us having a lot of drinks on the menu. But they're very distinctive at least, so okay, let's take the one with drinks here. And the more cooks you have, the bigger the boost will be. That's just how it works. Let me just deposit some stuff here. Thank you. Take out some stuff. Let's take 3 flash bombs. Let's take some large barrel bomb and 7 small ones here. Might even want to bring 4 iron pickaxes. It's gonna be very interesting, you will see. So this is another long video. Apologies, but if you love them, let me know. Let me know if you think this is just a nuisance to be around. Because here's my thinking. Of course, let me first choose something here. Octofest. Is this an octopus? I hope so. And then like buffalo butter maybe. Let's let the three of them cook here. Okay, so what I'm thinking is I like longer videos, because even if I don't want to watch like a 2-hour long video, I can just watch it in chunks, right? Like it's just there waiting for me. There's even a watch later function on YouTube. I mean, I don't use that, I just like save it in my head basically, but you know, like if there's a 2-hour long video, for me that's basically four half an hour long videos. Like it's nothing bad. Okay, health up is very nice, plus 30%. I'm not complaining at all. Okay, now, there is something else we need to hunt. Let me quickly scroll through my list. This is the last one on this quest level. So I would like this quest level to just be contained in this video. And that is the... yes. The Basarios, unseen peril in the volcano actually. So this is a very interesting monster. It's called unseen peril, right? So you might think, oh, is it like a trickster monster? Is it like invisible maybe? There are invisible monsters, or at least there's one I can think of. This one is not one of them though. It's just very good at camouflaging itself. Let me just quickly get some cool drinks here. It's good at camouflaging itself, and it basically burrows into the ground, but it's not as annoying as the Cephalos or Cephalos we were battling before, you know, those desert sharks. It's a little bit of a different monster, you will see. So this one is very interesting. If you look at those large black rocks, I'm pretty sure you cannot destroy them, and in some quests they will just put these rocks so you'll have a little bit more of a challenge, because I'm pretty sure the Basarios can only be in Zone 2 in this Monster Hunter. So they don't want you to have a direct access point to that zone basically. So they want you to go from 1 through 4 and then to 2. So it's not really a problem. Or at least not yet, until you get a lot of damage done to you. But you know, this is the way that sometimes balance things, because they're like, oh man, they're just gonna go back and fully heal every time, huh? Because the Basarios cannot escape from this zone. Also, I'm taking some damage from the heat here because I'm choosing to conserve my cool drinks. Don't really need them. Again, this is something you might not even know if this is your first Monster Hunter. So here, this is where we fight the Basarios basically. So there's many of these rocks. And of course there's also these giant wasps. And you will see some rock formations don't look the same as others. For example, this is a weird little ridge, right? And this one also looks like that, but I'm pretty sure this is the Basarios actually. So if we move close, it will actually come out. I didn't do a good job of dodging here, but I thought I might as well bring a barrel bomb in. I want to be smart. You can actually do this in a very smart way. And just... oh god, why didn't I jump out of the way there? You can just have the Basarios come in. And... not to have the Basarios come in, you can have it still be inside of the ground. Watch how these rocks explode, by the way. It can be inside of the ground and... it will not notice you if you're not that close to it. So you can pull it off with those little barrel bombs actually. So I'm just using these small barrel bombs for free damage at this point, right now. I like doing that because, as you might imagine, this monster is really hard. And I don't mean difficult, I just mean it has a very hard like carapace. See whether the timing on this is okay. Oh, this might still work. Oh yes, very nice. Good flinch. So if I hit this monster, you see I will often just like go dink, and then like I will basically be stuck because I bounce off, right? Sorry, I'm pretty concentrated right now, that's why my thoughts are not very well worded here, but it will have you bounce off a lot. That's the thing with this monster. Oh, look at that. So what I'm trying to do usually, he's doing a good job of it himself here. I will try to bait it into those exploding rocks. And then I will use some barrel bombs and stuff like that just to try and soften it up a little bit. It's like pretty riskless. And there are some parts, especially the lower part of the belly, where you can still get through the Basarios. But you're also gonna lose a lot of sharpness. So that makes this fight very, very interesting. Almost a battle of attrition sometimes. Like, if you go through the legs, for example, you can still get through. But there's a lot of times where you will just bounce off if you like, don't have a special ability or anything, and then just have to play smart, basically. Just hit him many times, and then when he turns to you, you just dodge as good as you can. So if you really desire, you can even just bring more barrel bombs to this mission. And you can just totally bomb him, like bam, 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 bam. Combine new ones and then put bombs under it as well. Another funny thing here is there's many Vespoids in this zone, and as you saw, you can like emit this poison, right? So if you lure the Vespoids in, they might just die from the poison, which is super nice, because it's just additional Vespoid materials, which are hard to come by if you don't have a poison weapon. So this fight is not difficult at all. It's just... It just can be a long one, basically. There's an ability called... I'm pretty sure it's just called ESP. It allows your weapon to pass through monsters even though their body's very hard. Can I hit this without getting poisoned? It's a tough ask. I think I can hit his wings without being poisoned when he does that poison gas attack. Okay, nice little hook there. And another thing about the Basarios that's just super interesting from like an ecology standpoint is the Basarios is actually part of another monster species, much like the Rathian and Rathalos are. But this one is not about gender dimorphism, this one is more like about metamorphosis. Because this is the young form of a monster, actually. The older form is called a Gravios, and you will see it in this playthrough. But the older form is just a giant, like, rock wyvern. Can I hit this? Oh yes, I can totally hit this, okay. When he's angry, he can also, like, basically puke up fireballs. It's a little bit like the Yian Kut-Ku fireball attack. That's the weird motion he just did there. Yeah, so this monster just requires a lot of patience basically to fight, especially as a greatsword user. The nice thing about the greatsword is you have a lot of range on your attacks. So you can just go in, maybe dink dink 1 or 2 times and then go out again. And you see he loves charging, and he also loves like using his little like tail stub here. Oh, that might be a bad one. Yeah, okay. There's the poison. Thank goodness we brought the herbal medicine. I think we didn't bring the bitter bugs, right? Yeah, okay. The poison, as you see, it's really vicious. So this guy's just gonna keep charging and charging and charging. So what basically you have to do is just follow him, hit him 1 or 2 times, then get away. And this attack is super weird because you would not think it does any damage, but it really does. so that's very strange. And sometimes, yeah, he flies up like this and then he goes like bonk and comes down. You can even cut off his tail actually. But you know, like, you wouldn't know. There's no like big protrusion on his tail, right? It's really just the tip there. It just looks like a little like traffic cone when it's cut off basically. Let's try and do like a little flashbang here. Oh, it didn't work. I don't know whether they can be flashbanged or not here. Now you see this, like, the amount of damage it's doing is actually surprising. Okay, now we got him there. Might as well use a whetstone. Takes so long, man. But if you bring enough healing items, this hunt should not be a problem at all. His scream is so long too. So you really just have to watch your positioning. Make sure the Vespoids don't get you paralyzed or anything. And then this hunt should be over fairly, like, not quickly, but without a hitch, basically. Yeah, you see, this is a weird thing. His tail often doesn't throw you back, but it still does a lot of, like, chipping damage, for lack of a better term. So you really just want to watch out for, yeah, especially this attack here. And sometimes it's also just worth it to go on the wings like that. Let me see whether I can dodge out here. Yeah, I can. Okay, sometimes they can hit you with their wings. So for some monsters it's really not clear where the hitbox starts or where it ends, you know? Okay, let's just dodge here again. Careful with the wall behind you there. Just have the Basarios move a little. Then you usually want to stand behind him first, so he does like a tail attack or something like that. And then you want to move in front of him, so you're out of the danger zone. Oh, there's a surprisingly large hitbox, huh? Yeah, I don't know why he's charging into that direction right now, that's a little strange. He just hesitated for a second there. It was very weird. Okay, I wanted to hit his wing here, but my Xbox controller has not registered my input for some reason. Yeah, and you see, this one is like impossible to dodge when you hit it once and then you basically like ping off. I always like to call it ping or pink, but I know it's just like to bounce off. Okay, let's just watch him go there. You see, like, I didn't bring the maximum amount of potions here. Let's just try go hard here. I think he can only hit you once with that tail attack once you're hit. It would be nice to break open his chest, actually. You can break his carapace, basically. But I don't know if I can do it here. And I don't think I can block the gas. No, I can't, okay. I think there's like block plus or something which actually allows you to block the gas. This combination is also very vicious, like combination of him screaming and poisoning you. Yeah, please get out of the way here so I can loot those Vespoids. Sometimes it might be more advisable to let those Vespoids stay around, just because there cannot be new ones spawning as long as the bodies are still on the ground. Oh, you see this one? Like, they spawn so quickly sometimes, that's very, like, aggravating. Especially if you really need the materials. Which, I mean, right now we don't, but, you know, you get me. Let's try and get another flash bomb. Nice. I think you just want to puke up another fireball there, actually. Sometimes you just keep screaming during those flash times, basically. Oh yeah, that was a very nice hit from your side, can't even be mad. Weapon power is decreased. And they don't stay stunned for very long, actually. Surprisingly enough, right? So now when he charges next time, we probably want to whip out the mini whetstone here. Just to get our sharpness back. You might say, oh, you don't really need sharpness against this guy, right? But actually you do. Please, if you could stop stinging me. Because the sharpness does not only determine whether you will bounce off something or not, it also determines the damage output of your weapon. I'm pretty sure green sharpness is like 1.2% or 1.1% the weapon damage, and then yellow sharpness is just like 1.1 times or 1.2 times the weapon damage, then yellow sharpness just like normal weapon damage, and red sharpness or jagged sharpness is just like 0.75 the weapon power or something. Oh yeah, there's there might be a problem here. Quick block. Excuse me. He's charging again. This is why this fight is so drawn out, because like his main attack is a charge. And if you don't have any other bombs or anything. Oh, nice hit through the leg. Get out of here. Don't want your poison. It's nice to see some Vespoids getting destroyed for the poison though. Charging again. I have no idea how long this hunt actually takes. But this is certainly gonna be the last hunt of the day. Okay, let's see here. If you give me the tail swipe, yes. Very nice. I can come in and quickly maybe do 2 hits. Then you do your poison and I'm out. And I heard a Vespoid being killed there. Not only the one that fell apart, but also one carvable actually. It's here in the corner. Let's see whether our greed will punish us here. Another Vespoid wing, thank you. Okay, hello young man. Another charge. So you can attack him while he's charging actually. But you're running into the risk of him like getting you with his weird hitbox. Oh, look at that. 2 Vespoids on the ground. Okay, he's doing a very close range charge here. Let me get that Vespoid right there. Another thing I just did there, you might have noticed, I ran and then when the bar got red, my characters like became slow and tired of running, right? And if you do this and let the gauge deplete and then stop your running action or like let go of the run button, your character will like stand in place for a while and be like exhausted, you know, will like start panting basically. But you can skip that by running over a dead monster and carving so that you don't have to watch that animation basically. Oh god, it is horrifying. Ooh, it's pretty close range, my dude. Okay, it's just a poison. Let's see whether I can hit this. I can, okay, that's very good to know. There's 2 more Vespoids on the ground. This is like a very nice Vespoid farming mission. I don't know whether that's like intentional. I kind of think it is. Let's see, maybe we can make him charge over here. I would like to get the other Vespoid. Now my inner collector is raging basically. Okay, very nice. I think, of course there's Vespoid armor, but I don't remember whether there's a Vespoid greatsword. There might actually not be one. There's a Vespoid longsword in the next Monster Hunter, but in this one, very good question. Okay, he's just charging around. Let's see whether we can get like a hit in somewhere. Nice, we actually cut the tail off. I very rarely do that. It's nice to showcase. Where did it land? Oh, it's right there. It's so hard to see. You see, it's this little thing. It really is like a traffic cone, you know what I mean? Just got a Macalite ore. You can also only carve it 1 time. His adult version has like way of a bigger tail, but it's also like the dragon itself is just very big. And so it's very hard to even get up to the tail sometimes. And the tail his adult version has that you can cut off is basically a double carve, so you can carve it 2 times, which is very interesting. Yeah, let's see. If you charge, which you do now, very nice, I can sharpen my weapon. Okay, Vespoid with the pinpoint accuracy right there. Oh, that was great. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that hunt is about to culminate here. See how many more hits I need. Oh, there was a nice hit from you, so I can't even be mad, son. He's not gonna go for the poison attack. I was pretty sure he's gonna do the poison thing. Oh. see. Oh, I thought I could maybe even hit that Vespoid right there. Just looked like I broke something, but I think that was just a weird particle effect. The only things you can break on him, I'm pretty sure, is actually his chest. You might be able to break it like 2 times. I don't think you can like break his back or anything. If you can, at least I have never done it, or at least I don't remember it. Okay, he's just gonna go for a bite here. Now he's gonna go for the poison. Oh, there was a Vespoid in there somewhere. Oh, there were 3 of them, huh? Nice. You would please charge, my dude? Okay, thank you. Now I can claim the spoils right here. Vespoid shell. This one. Oh, there comes a fireball. But it's very short range, actually. Okay, he's just... You see, he has a little bit of tracking on his charge, but it's not really that much of tracking. Oh god, this could be potentially devastating. You couldn't carve anything off. Is this how I go? Whoop. Quickly dive out of the way. The greed, man. Okay, he's doing another little tail swipe. I'm just gonna hit him on the wing. Even if you bounce off, you do damage. But I've never heard anyone say how much damage it actually is. It might be maybe you're doing only half damage or something like that. This might be a thing. So at this point, we often just want to do like 1 strike and get out. The Vespoids can be very dangerous because if they stun us, we might find ourselves in a very, very precarious situation, to say the least. And we've done it. Nice. Okay, very good. So you see, this fight isn't really that bad. It's really more about patience than about aggression, I suppose. Got a poison sack. Let me just crouch down here. Let's see how many times you can carve him, actually. Is it also 3 times? This is the 3rd. Yeah, it appears to be 3 times. Okay. So yeah, that is a very nice quest. I've done it a lot of times, I think, because I really like his armor. And it doesn't really require much of anything. Oh god, I did it again. I just drank a potion. Want to use a pickaxe here. But yeah, this is just an exercise in patience. You know, patience is a virtue, especially when you're playing Monsutā Hantā. Ooh. Even like his adult form can be an exercise in patience, actually, because it's so big. Even got some more, you know, like nice ores here. Get some ice crystals, earth crystals. Very nice. Let's see what the loot looks like. It's not fantastic. Some iron ore. Large monster bones are great. Basarios shell, I'll take it. Okay guys, for now I'm gonna say thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. I hope you enjoyed this one. And I hope you enjoyed this little mini-series. I'm so hyped for Monsutā Hantā Rise, man. This is just me exercising on a very basic Monsutā Hantā level. But for now, thank you for watching. Like, comment and subscribe. But more importantly, have a nice day. I'll see you next time and bye bye.